It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A good start. 1 play, 10 yards. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
No doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
The Ravens at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give running right, it's Cook. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his 2nd season. The future bright. To throw on 3rd down. Roberts. And again back to Kmet. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does its job, takes it away, turns it over.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Running off tackle with Cook. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Off play action. Roberts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Roberts now throwing on 4th down, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On first down, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Allen on third. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Allen. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And again, it's Allen.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
Complete to Olave on the out route.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. To throw, it's Allen. And in for the Ravens touchdown. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. A run there with Cook on first down, but it won't net him much, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Roberts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. Taken in at the 22. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He completes it to Olave.
A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with a football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Levante David in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Roberts setting up the screen for Cook. And he's got room. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They got 29 yards that time. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They try again with Cook. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And this time he is in. Yes.
Dalvin Cook with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taking it about the 1.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Allen off the play fake. This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now Allen again.
The pass caught by Olave.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. George Kittle as the 1st half is winding down.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half.
Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
And caught up to him. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Andre Sisco.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Touchdown! DJ Chark from a yard out. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Again, it's Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now Cook running right, and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Left side, Cook. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Back to throw. Roberts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6.
Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
This one taken in by Olave.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Three-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Allen.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw caught by Olave. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
Five yards remain on 2nd down.
Half 85, half 85.
Allen now looks to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. George Kittle with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
They run it again with Cook. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now Allen. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. DJ Chark, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like,
touchdown, Jaguars!
Rashad Bateman,
45 yards.
And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Olave holds it in. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Allen to throw it. That's Olave bringing in another one. Room here to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Allen now on first down. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Allen. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And again, it's Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. T. Higgins, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Handoff comes to Cook. Showed that brute strength, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Here's Roberts, throwing on 3rd and long.
Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So after the INT, it's Allen.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Allen going to go on 4th down. This one complete into the hands of Higgins.
And he is going to have a Ravens 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jags are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And Allen is actually going to throw it here.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd and 10, Allen.
This one caught downfield by Higgins.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now Allen again. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. George Kittle from 8 yards out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. That's caught. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of